is us. I'm Adam. This is Yana.
Cool. So just to reiterate who we are, some of you might have seen either of us before from our time at EML, but now we're an arts and technology cooperative. We build, or we would like to build, collectively owned digital platforms. If you're wondering what that even is, we'll talk a bit more about that. We support the development of our members' skills, so we help people who join us learn more about how to develop for emerging tech, how to do design stuff, and how to basically do business, I guess. We provide services to organizations that want to collaborate with us, and we have fun doing it. Just look at us.
So what is Ears, the Eyemole AR Streetwear? Right now, it's a line of clothing with a bunch of characters. These are just like the 2 out of the 5 designs that we have. Right now, they do display interactive AR capabilities, such as, we'll demo it later, but you'll see the characters, 3D models appear out of the AR shirts. Our big dream is to have a collectively owned platform cooperative so that you can upload your own designs, upload your own 3D models, your VFX, and this would also support the artists who upload to the marketplace. What exactly is a platform cooperative, you may ask? Yeah, just the same as a cooperative, it's democratically owned. So if you imagine Facebook right now, which is just a company, we all contribute to the data that is actually siphoned from us so that they profit off of us, or they profit off of advertising to us. But if it was a platform co-op, we would actually receive the dividends and probably have more of a say in what data that they are taking from us. Yeah, so 1 member, 1 vote system, so no shareholders who have more shares than another person has more say. Equal compensation among users, workers, investors, more or less. Depends on how many. Yeah, some platform co-ops that you may be familiar with is Moto, which is the car sharing company, Brave, a new co-op that's actually commenting the opioid crisis here in Vancouver, and Fairbnb, which is, you know, Airbnb, but fair.
It's such a good name that there's 2 of them.
Yeah, kind of like the exploitive nature of the sharing and gig economy is not really addressed so much right now, like with Uber. It's exploiting workers while also not providing them insurance for their cars or for their life, even if it is their like full-time job.
So I just want to, this is not my opinion, I'm just echoing it. So when you say Airbnb, fair to whom? Because there are people in Vancouver who would argue that the very notion of renting out a portion of your home is unfair.
Mm-hmm.
No matter who gets the profit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's somewhat subjective, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more of putting the power of the democratic ownership and the direction of the company back into the users who actually use the service, and for the people who provide their own homes, rather than the executives who say what Airbnb is going to be like, per se. So, yeah.
Anyway, so that's how we envision the future structure of the platform that we want to build. But in the meantime,
Yeah, here's a demo of an older demo, alpha prototype of what the AR Streetwear was like. So yeah, you would just have a character floating around. These markers can be uploaded to the platform in our future vision. So anything could be a marker, and then you just upload the design, and you have anything that is AR capable. Live demo time? Yeah.
yeah. So if anyone wants to see it in real life, you can either download this or
We have an Android app available on the Android App Store.
or you can just try this. We might be like standing a little too far from you,
Yeah.
but not too far from Sabrina.
So yeah, if you'll kind of just use your imagination, or we'll just get around to you eventually. But yeah, having like an eyemole 3D model appear, or for me, it's a whale that rotates around and flies. For the Eyemole 3D model, it's actually a game, Whack-A-Mole, so you can interact with it. We have future visions of interacting these characters together so they have more of a social element to combat like isolation in populations right now.
Yeah, sure. We should probably pass ourselves around as well.
Yeah, we can.
To be closer to you, or?
We can probably do this more in the Q&A too,
Yeah.
as we get more personal with you guys. Yeah, so why is this interesting? Why is this cool? The market for AR is growing immensely. It's going to outpass VR by a factor of a lot. These are just speculative reports, but it's going to be more accessible for the market for everybody who has a cell phone. So you don't need a head-mounted display or some other external thing to interact with the actual capabilities. Yeah, as I said before, the shirts are going to afford social interaction, so there's going to be more of a component. Like Pokemon Go actually got a lot of people out and combated a lot of issues of people staying in their own homes and not going out ever, such as the phenomena of hikikomori in Japan, where people just stay home.
So now it would not only get out of your home, but get out of your home and interact with other people who are wearing this clothing.
Yeah, this kind of element of why streetwear too is like, this doesn't necessarily have to be anything. This could be just my regular shirt and you could upload your own design, but having it a matter of this group identification through a digital medium was pretty interesting to us, especially when you consider people who I want to say like LARPers or cosplayers, live action role players, or people who just want to like dress up but don't actually like want to, I don't know, I'm not a cosplayer, but like embarrass themselves in public all the time. They could have this digital armor at all times and they could still kind of experience what it's like to, be fully them without compromising, I guess. Yeah, there's just so many possibilities in the AR market right now that it's hard to identify like what exactly is going to be concretely powerful.
So why not try them all?
Yeah.
So if you're wondering how we did, our setup right now is very basic. It's, for those of you who are like working at DML, it's just a bunch of AR markers that we're printing on shirts. So what happens is you're pointing your phone at my badass shirt, it sees this image, recognizes a bunch of features of this image, and then displays a 3D model of our choice over it. So if this seems kind of interesting to you and you want to find out more, you're in luck, because we do have more events planned. There is going to be a Vancouver VR community event at Microsoft next Tuesday at 6 p.m. I think the event might be sold out now, unfortunately, so if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you might need to get on the wait list. But we'll be there. You'll be able to see all 5 of our shirt designs. We'll be taking pre-orders and having service to win a free shirt, but we also have both of those today, so you can get your Eyemole button, and if you could fill out a survey, we would really appreciate it, because as we mentioned, the AR possibilities are kind of endless, and we're just really new and kind of like trying to figure out where the best place for us is to go and what people are most excited about. So talk to us after this is over. Contact us anytime if you are ever, think about us late at night and think, oh, actually, this would be really cool. Just email us anytime.
And we're cooperative, so you would actually retain some equity to whatever you contribute.
yeah, we're not just gonna take your ideas from you for nothing.
That's it.